Hey, thanks for stopping by. My name is Clint Maki, and I'm the broker owner for Thresholds for Living Realty. I specialize in waterfront properties and log homes. And I have a log home for you here today that's very fascinating and interesting, especially if you're into fishing Michigan's wild rivers. This is on one of the best rivers that you'll ever find in the state of Michigan. It's the White River. It cuts through West Michigan. And I'm going to show you where this river is first, but take a look at this handmade log home crafted from local product. And it's beautiful. 2 bedrooms right now. Could be a possible third bedroom added on or reintroduced into the home. But that's for later. Let me show you where this property sits on, on, on the map here. Let me get to this here. It is in western Michigan. Easy enough drive from Chicago area, Naperville, South Bend. I see a lot of people come up here to go salmon and steelhead fishing, and we have year-round trout fishing and a lot of different recreational opportunities here. Here's Detroit, maybe a couple 3 hours from any one of those. Definitely within an hour of Grand Rapids area. So let me zoom on in and I'll show you some of the best parts about this. Notice it's real close. It's integrated into the Manistee National Forest, and it's on the White River, but it's very close to the Manistee and the Pere Marquette rivers, within about probably 45 minutes of some of the best fishing in West Michigan, which is the Ludington Pentwater area. So if you're really into your outdoor pursuits, you're going to enjoy this property any way you look at it. Let me zoom on in here, and you'll see that it's on some of the best fishing here. This is the city of Hesperia, village of Hesperia. There's a bridge there and a public ramp, and you can actually put in your canoes, kayaks, water tubes, whatever, and go right to the front porch of this house. Let's go back and take a look at this property. This river is full of fish. These are native and planted rainbow and the steelhead run in the spring right now, and as I speak, it's just full of natural steelhead. They come out of Lake Michigan and they come up here into the river to spawn. And in the fall, you're going to find salmon, but year-round you'll find these natural brown trout and cutthroats, everything you want. There's every kind of species of fish you're going to look for in a river. There's the log garage, full log garage, and take note that on this end of the garage there's a workshop that could easily be put back into use as a workshop, or if it was me, I would make a guest house out of this because it's functional enough and could be attached to the septic system, which is just outside the door of this particular end of the garage. And you could put in a bunkhouse, a guest room, maybe a small rental so you could have weekend renters come in there and go fishing. What a beautiful setting in the woods, 2.5 acres of woods, full log home, very unique. Every log home is different. Nice part about this house is that it's a modernized kitchen. It is beautiful with granite countertops and a center island, and it's really set up for the atmosphere and entertaining in your home. And these people have entertained a lot in this house. They've had parties here. They've had weekend gatherings of dozens and dozens of people just coming to the river to hang out and recreate, fish, hang out in the water. Dining area with hardwood floors, beautiful space. It's open floor plan. They took out a wall. There used to be another bedroom right here, and they created this space. If you wanted a fireplace, it would be easy enough to put one in, but it does have a pellet stove set up right there. So if you wanted to burn some pellets or put in a gas fireplace of some kind, you could do that. Here's a master bedroom, which is really large, and they made this into actually a master suite with a private master bathroom and walk-in closet with additional space. If you wanted to add on to this home for a third bedroom, you could pop out a wall and put in another bedroom. But I think this is a nice compromise if you want a larger space for you. And if there's a little bunkhouse for the kids, you can put a couple of small kids in there. That's a second bedroom with another bathroom right next to it. There's an office space, and if you wanted to put a bed in there, you could do that. You could pop out a wall, put in another bedroom straight out the side of the house there. This set of doors leads to this phenomenal porch that overlooks the river. It overlooks this, as a matter of fact, is what you see right out that screen. That's a long stretch of the river where you can see straight up the water. Both directions you can see, and there's one of the spring run steelhead that come through here. That's an amazing fish. They eat spawn and flashy, shiny lures. They'll feed all spring long, and right up behind them you have brown trout. So all year round you have trout fishing. That's a random trout picture there. That's a good one. And there's the second view from that porch and from that small deck that you see there. And notice this dock goes right to the water. There's a couple of steps right there that go right to the water, so you can get in your canoe and go downstream from there. And there is another um, public ramp right downstream from here. So if you want to do a small drift right down to your car, you can do that. Drift fishing is a very popular sport in the state of Michigan, and you'll see a lot of people coming past on this the public river. So they come on by this. Just a beautiful house, stacked log, very traditional style log home with a lot. They put a lot of effort into the seawall here to make sure that would stay there. And this is above flood grade, so you don't have to worry about getting flooded out. And just look at the atmosphere that you have here that they've created with this house. It's just serene beauty is what you end up with this house, and just a feeling of peace, and that you've got what you were intended to have when you're in a log home like this. And just you get the feeling that it's modern, but it's still got that rustic edge to it. This is a beautiful, modernized, full log home that could be right for you if you're into the outdoor pursuits and you enjoy the outdoors. You need to give me a call. My name is Clint Maki. You can reach me at 616-837-7630. Call me right away for your private tour. Thanks for stopping by.